Damn, hey guys. Leo White, Pivotal Comet, Rhonda. Oh, I hope that didn't mess it up. Can you all hear me? Hi, Jane. Can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? You can? Yes, Jane? Hear you good? Good. Hey, Faith. Hey, Glitter Girl. Hey, Red Dragon. Hey, Layla. Hey, Ruth. You can hear me in the UK. Good. Huckleberry. Yeah, I just came on and I just, with everything that's going on around YouTube right now, I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. No hollering, no screaming. It's just, guys, I don't, I'm just going to put it out there, I support Laura. I support her channel. And what you see on screen is what you get off screen. Laura is Laura. And I can tell you that I would never be a part of something. It is getting old, Trish. Hello, Tony C. Yeah, I'm okay. I would never be a part of something that I felt was criminal or anything like that. Um, like I said, when you decide to support somebody, you're supporting the person that you see on screen. And with Laura, you know what you're getting. She does have a temper. So do I. Are there things that me and Laura butt heads about? Absolutely. But all of this stuff that's being said, it is getting scary. You're right. Let me tell you a little background on me and Laura. Laura asked me a few times because I was always in her stream. I was very supportive. And Laura asked me a few times, why don't you join Patreon? This has been a while back, quite a while back. Why don't you join Patreon? And I lied and said I couldn't afford it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not rolling in money. I'm currently not working steady, doing a couple side jobs here and there, but I've got some health issues going on, but I think anybody can afford $1 a month or $5 a month or, something like that. But I told Laura I couldn't afford it. And the reason I did that was because there was some people that I had seen come on screen with Laura that I didn't much care for. I didn't much care for some of those people, and I don't need to sit here and mention names. I didn't want to be a part of it because of the couple people that I saw come on screen with Laura. I just didn't care for. So I said I couldn't afford it. And then when I got wind that a lot of the people that I just didn't have any use for left, I thought, okay, well, I'll give this a try. And to be honest with you, my curiosity was getting to me. I wanted to see what was the big deal about this Patreon. So I joined it, and all I can tell you is I have met some fantastic people. I've seen nothing criminal, nothing shady. I've seen none of that. And I know some of the girls out there that are running around with these screenshots are going to say, well, you're not in the private chats or whatever. Well, if I'm not, I'm not. Yeah, that is a dog. That is the dog playing with the squeaky toy. Yeah. At least she's not sleeping, huh? But, well, and then I've seen people in comments say, oh, wait till the truth sees what Laura said about her or whatever. I don't care. I, I, I don't care. I've met some fantastic people in this Patreon, a group of women and a couple men that are all very real, and what is discussed in private, in my opinion, should always remain private. But obviously, that's not the rule of thumb out there. I don't think everything is being shown that went down, but I wasn't a part of it. So many of us that are current Patreons wasn't a part of anything. So, I'm tired of hearing, the crazy nonsense that people are scared to leave Patreon. I mean, come on, guys. You know, if you need a safe place to go, Marsha's got something set up if you need a safe place to go. I mean, come on, folks. I mean, really? I mean, there's real stuff going on out there. And let's face it, each and every one of us have said stuff in our past or whatever that we wouldn't be so proud of if it got put out there. You know, we wouldn't be proud, we wouldn't be happy if some of our words got put out there. And that's exactly what's happening is somebody's words are being put out there. But there's people out there on YouTube that are going real life. You know, there's people out there on YouTube that are, hey, Flamin', that are actually calling the cops on each other. That's actually, you know, they're calling people's families. They're contacting. They're going real life out there. And I'm sure that people that are out there talking about all this right now, they wouldn't want to. They wouldn't want their stuff, their green room conversations, their their private, they wouldn't want that stuff put out there. I mean, look at Trisha, not Trish. She got upset one day, she said something she wasn't proud of, she apologized. Oh, I agree, cop calling people, people's jobs are being called, but that's not coming from any place that I'm at. you know this is just people exposing private conversations are being treated as victims, but they have shown they can't be trusted in private groups. I agree. I totally agree. There's been there's been some real life stuff going on out there, but it's not coming from here. It's not coming from where I'm at. And I feel bad for Laura too, because like I said, Laura is Laura. If you watch her on a screen and then you have a conversation with her in private, she's the same person. And me and Laura are a lot alike in the aspect that we got big mouths, we're very passionate. When we believe in something, we go hard. But But Faith, even if you can't trust them, and you should be able to trust somebody in a private conversation, but even if you can't trust them, there's nothing being said over here. What they're dragging up is from months ago that a lot of us had no, we never said anything. Hey, Blue Smurf. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Lindy's when she does that. Um, it's just call me Frenchie. I agree. The truth. Sometimes we say things out of anger, sadness, or guilt. In my opinion, best way is to be yourself and respect your own values. I totally agree. Ben, the ignoring thing, I agree with you to an extent. How long it takes to get to 1K, Truth? Give me some advice on that, please. Flamin', all I can tell you is to be yourself. Whatever it is you do, whatever your niche is, just be yourself. I mean, you gained some subs from here the other day, didn't you? Yeah, I agree, Crazy Nurse Granny. But it's all, when somebody gets handed a conversation and they're only getting a snippet here and a snippet there, you can't possibly know the context that was behind that conversation. You can't, you know. You can't possibly know. And then for, one of the girls to go out there, hey, your main girl, for one of the girls to go out there and drop, this link to things that were so personal and so private. People talk about their health and their family. It's just not right, man. Thank you, Serendipity, for dropping that. But it's just not right, especially when are we, is it time to bring out the shade on everybody? Is it time to bring out everybody's dirt? I mean, come on. Is that what it's gotten to? I mean, do we need to go to so and so's enemy and say, "Give me the dirt on them"? Do we need to? What's it gonna take to shut this down? Red Shop Inglewood. I was attacked in Stewie for saying all four. Okay, I don't know what that means. I didn't even know Stewie did that. I thought Stewie just did little clips of stuff. But if you support me and you support my channel, then this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the every once in a while. Guys, if you have wrenches, please use them. So that's what she says. Kiki says she paid a coworker to be in Laura's Patreon for 6 weeks. Well, she didn't get anything. She didn't. What's she going to put out there? People talking about their kittens or their puppies? Because that's all I'm really seeing in there. Is there some shit talking that goes on? Yeah, I mean, I talk shit on screen. The only thing I can think of is someone having consequences for their actions. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is this what this has gotten to? I mean, do we need to go to someone's enemy and say, "Give me the best you got on this person"? I mean, come on, guys. Someone say kittens, yeah. Why are some former Patreons praised when they did worse dirt than Laura? Either treat all the same or stop it all. I couldn't agree with you more, Rug Shop. I really couldn't. Because these people are out there dropping private conversations. They're getting big pats on the back. But in reality, their hands are dirtier than anybody else's. Yeah, let's see their private combos on screen. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Everybody, everybody, put your all's discords out there. Everybody, right now, drop your discords, drop your DMs, drop everything, and put it on a screen. Be sure to pick out what you want. Sorry, I don't trust anyone that paid a mole's membership. I don't even know if I believe that. I don't. Yeah, exactly. Praise for what? Releasing private convos. I can promise you there's not anyone out there that can say their hands are totally clean when it comes to talking shit about somebody behind their back. Uh, it's just everybody drop it. Drop what you got, man. That's the point I'm at. I'm sorry, JoJo. That's horrible. Drop what you got. Everybody, drop your discords, drop your DMs. I mean, everybody talking about this. Drop it. Put your private conversations out there. Let's see what you all have talked about. Come on. And I'm so tired of people coming to me or saying in comments, oh, wait till the truth finds out what this was said or what that was said. It's not going to matter. Maybe they do, Carla Marie. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. People act in ways that they know, they're familiar with. What you see is what you get from people. Yeah. It's just gotten out of control, man. Especially when there's people out there really going real life. I mean, there's people out there, going real life. There's some really shady shit that goes on YouTube. Just because I kind of belong to a certain little clique, it doesn't mean that I don't watch other people's streams and see what they're talking about. You know, I go everywhere. I don't know, Shelabella. I don't know. JoJo, are you okay? Yeah, look what happened to Pam and Ricky. I mean, there's some stuff, man. There's some stuff that that goes on out there on the internet, and it's not cool. But the stuff that they're talking about is just that Brian dude is out in my book. Yeah, I mean, now there's a person that goes real life. I mean, he does, and he's sitting in these chats like his hands are clean. They're not. Pearls, I have no idea. I mean, I don't know what's you know. This is stuff from push someone over the edge in this day and happening. And yeah, and I've always said I don't want to be the person to push somebody over the edge, and that includes Brian. You know, which I don't think he would ever self harm himself. I don't. But I got my own beef with Brian. I got my own shit with Brian. I've been, you know, Brian's been doing this kind of stuff for years. Jojo, don't you dare go away. Hello. Jojo, don't you dare go away. We love you, Jojo. But I'm just to the point, man, everybody talking about this. Drop it. Drop your green rooms. Drop drop your DMs. Drop your discords. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I hear you, Trisha. And that doesn't mean that I still won't call him out, because I will. But people have seen him and they still accept him. So do it. First time commenting. Toxic behavior and tit for tat in Laura's group needs to end. Otherwise, nothing will change. I don't. Tit for tat in Laura's group. You mean the going back and forth? Leo wife, I worry about Laura. Laura's a pretty strong person. Sometimes too strong. And that's why me and Laura sometimes we butt heads. You know? But I also know what I get when I talk to Laura. I mean, it's okay, Mojo. And I can tell you from where I'm sitting and being a part of Laura's Patreon, I just haven't seen what they're talking about. It's just not happening, which tells me that the shady has left the building. It's just not going on anymore. But like I said, I really do. I appreciate all of y'all supporting me, and I'm sure Laura appreciates you all supporting her. But it's got to end. Either everybody drop everything that they've got, and I mean everybody. Because if you're going to sit up there and you're going to talk about people's private conversations, then I think it's time we see yours. If you're going to sit anywhere and read people's private conversations, then I think it's time, hey, misbehaving, I think it's time we see everybody's private conversations. I mean, I don't care how you feel about Pink, one way or the other. Well, you can beg to differ if you want, Sandra. I'm telling you, I'm in there, and I'm not seeing shady. So, and like I said, I don't care how you feel about Pink, but private conversations ran her off YouTube. Somebody going on an attack on that woman ran her off YouTube. I don't know, Tommy. Guys, do y'all have any wrenches? Hello, Robin. Because if you got wrenches, please use them. I don't know, Amanda T. I don't know what a view botter is, Tommy. What is that? I'm just sitting here talking, I'm just sitting here having a conversation. And I don't want to put up with any crap. I'm tired of the crap. I don't know, Ben. I'm tired of being dragged through the mud because of who I support, while others set and support behavior that is so much worse. Exactly, Beth. Why would Tawny C get attacked? Tawny C doesn't even go in Laura's chats. Why would Tawny C get attacked? Did you actually see the correspondence Brian shared? I, I didn't really get into it too much because, once again, it's not my business. And I'm not much into reading people's private conversations. Guys, use your wrenches, please. I don't know, Tawny C, why you would be brought into anything. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Benny said today because the screenshots with Tawny C included that she does all Laura's digging for private info. Well, that's a lie. Tawny C doesn't even support Laura. So somebody's altering screenshots. Vinny said today because of screenshots with Tawny C included that she does all Laura's digging. Tawny C doesn't even support Laura. She doesn't go in her channels. Hello, Sandra. So that right there. Oh, Tawanda. Okay, yeah. And you know what? Tawanda has admitted from day one that she looked into Dave because Dave was scaring people with how he can hack you and he can do this and he can do that. Tawanda has admitted this from day one that she looked into him. In reality, all she had to do, Tawny, see, it wasn't about you. Crazy Nurse Granny was mistaken. It was about Tawanda. To be honest, if she didn't want to look him up, all she had to do was go over to frickin' Lindy or anybody else and they would have told her all about him. Tawanda doesn't do the digging. Makeup Mobster wants Crazy Nurse Granny's name. Yeah, I did see that clip of that, and it's crazy. Why would Makeup Mobster want Crazy Nurse Granny's name? See, this is getting... Yeah, it was, Tawny C. See, this is starting to get crazy out there. I mean, if somebody wants my name, just hit up my email. I'll tell you my name. Low bro, can I say something, ma'am? If it's nice, you can say something. But if it's mean, I don't feel like dealing with mean today. I'm freaking exhausted. Right, Tawanda works from sun up to sundown, and yeah. Who's the cancer faker? Oh God, we're not going to get into that. Yeah, I agree, Tony C. Yeah, we're not going to get into the watch shit either. I've never touched that. Jojo, you know, if you ever need a friend, all you got to do is hit me up. Hit up my email. I mean, it's ganging up on one person, yeah. Crazy Nurse Granny, why would someone want my name? Crazy Nurse Granny, email Makeup Mobster. Find out why she's looking for your name. Watts brought out the crazies from their cave. Instead of doing Big Brother, do Queen of Drama and only men contestants. The winner gets a Burger King crown. Oh, it's Granny Fanny, not Crazy Nurse Granny. See? It's not you, Crazy Nurse Granny. It's Granny Fanny, whoever that is. That's what I'm saying. I don't know half these people. But it's time for it to, it's time for it to end, man. Unless everybody's going to drop their private conversations and all of YouTube gets to sit and pick them apart and say, well, look what you said, or ooh, then it's time for it to end. Oh, it's Mary Marlowe from the Watts case looking for Granny Fanny's info. Okay, it has nothing to do with Makeup Mobster. I didn't think so. Makeup Mobster don't usually get involved in that kind of shit that I know of. Right, Layla. I don't say shit I can't stand behind either. Must be a sad life they live, yeah. Yeah, see how it gets lost in translation? And I'm sure that person didn't mean for that to happen. But it happens a lot. Ben, who are these people? I'm really out of the loop these days. Ben's another topic. And I know Ben doesn't like being the topic, but Ben's another topic. Don't sit and tell me that I can't have anything, that by associating with Ben, what you're associating with, after the shit I've seen Brian do. Don't even go there, people. Has Ben been out of control before? Yes, he has. Has he said things that were just totally uncalled for? Yeah, he has. But trust me when I say he's never done anything as bad as Brian has. And we'll leave that at that. Pearls, I know it's hard. But if Laura can ignore all of them, they will have nothing to say. Pearls, I agree with you. And we talked to Laura about that. But ignoring it and not trying to dispel some of the lies, it just keeps. Crazy Nurse Granny, no, it was misconstrued. It's not you. Now you need to send her an email saying, sorry, It was actually Mary Marlowe looking for Granny Fanny's information. Totally misconstrued. So you need to send Makeup Mobster. I did that one time. I saw somebody I thought was talking about me in the chat. So I sent them an email. And then I went back and reread it. And I thought, oh, they weren't talking about me. You know, so I had to send them an email saying, please disregard former email. I mean, what's the end game here when it comes to Laura? I know people want her off YouTube. She's not going anywhere. She's, yeah, Makeup Mobster's going to be like, what the hell? Yeah, it wasn't her, Crazy Nurse Granny. It was another MM looking for another granny. But, I mean, what's the end game? You want Laura off YouTube? It's not going to happen. Laura's already said she's not going anywhere. So what is the end game here? Do you want her to hurt herself? I hope not. I mean, I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. Nobody. And trust me, there's one particular YouTuber that I just absolutely cannot tolerate. But I don't want anything bad to happen to him. So what is everybody's end game here? What do they want? Laura has apologized for any part that she played in any creepy conversation. That wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough. Laura's tried ignoring them. That wasn't good enough. Isn't there enough room on YouTube for everyone? You would think. Everyone just needs to move on, but it'll never happen. I agree. Because there's a couple out there that just have this burning desire to try to take Laura down, and they'll go to any lengths to do it. Barbara, I want her to get back to some really good true crime. I agree. I mean, Laura's covered some cases recently that I haven't been interested in. I still support her, but the cases themselves is just not my cup of tea. I have particular cases that I'm really interested in and ones that I'm just really not. Some people just want to see the world burn. I hate that. The truth, they have all played a part from the other side. Yeah, I know. Just remember, hurt people hurt people. Yeah? But it's time for it to stop, man. And I mean stop for everybody, not just Laura. It needs to stop. Am I going to continue to call people out on bad behavior? Yeah. Are people going to continue to call me out on bad behavior? I fully expect it. But now this has reached a whole new realm. And this is what I say. This goes back to whoever contacted Dave the fisherman. And I'm not speaking ill of him. But whoever went to Dave and wanted to join this peace accord, that wanted this peace accord to happen, whoever went to that man and drug all this stuff up, and I'm not blaming Dave for what's going on now. You don't seem to take it to heart. That's a good thing. Some things I take to heart, but see, when I take something to heart, then I come out screaming. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, I remember it was Diane. I remember. But you know, communities are now crashing, and it's just, the whole thing was so stupid. I agree with you, Tawny. And I'm not going to sit here and blame Diane for everything that's going on. I'm not ridiculous, but it seems like all of this started with this so-called peace accord that, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Is it back? See, every time my phone rings, it does that. And then I can't remember how to redo it. But like I said, guys, I've always been a firm believer. You only believe half of what you hear and half of what you read. So, and I'm also to the point, yeah, I did. I had a phone call and it just knocked me out. But I really do, guys. I thank you all for supporting me. And we are going to get together and do something fun soon. And put it on airplane mode when you go live. Really? I didn't know that. I mean, I'm just ready to, get back to good old YouTube. You know, YouTube that wasn't focused on one person every single day. And I don't care who that person is. Yes, we do need some fun misbehaving. Thank you, Sarah, for dropping that. But we are going to do the angel tree thing. I don't think it comes out until, first week or two of November. But we're going to do that. We're going to do it together. We're going to go to the mall, we're going to pick the angel, we're going to read it, and then we're going to go shop for that angel. I think that'll be fun. Plus, you all get to watch me go to the mall, and I freaking hate the mall. I like the mall if I got a pocket full of money, but lately I hate the freaking mall. Yes, we do, Heather. We need a fun time. And we're going to start having some fun. I was actually going to show y'all some card tricks. Just a couple that I can't figure out after all these years. I can't figure out how it works. You hate them all too, Leo's wife, I know. Land in West Virginia annoys Ben forever than 5 minutes of comedy with all of you lovelies. Sarah says, I love them all. I don't know, Sandra. I don't know. Because he's focused on one person. Everybody's focused on one person right now. Can you teach me how to win in Vegas? I suck. Misbehaving, I wish I could teach you how to win. I wish I could, because trust me, I'd just be a professional gambler if I knew the tricks. And I've signed up to do some private parties where, they have casino night or whatever. And because right now, in my physical condition, I can't work 8, 10 hours on my feet day in, day out. I can't. I'm going to have some surgeries coming up, whatever. But I have signed up to do some little side jobs. And if they didn't have such a privacy, I mean, I have to sign a privacy, what do you call it? A release that Everything that I do will be private. Nobody, hey guys, do you want me to get to my car? You have to come to me. Know who you are. Need to play with you guys. Do you have a picture of the money to pay for free and watch the end? Okay, I don't know what all that is about, but guys, if y'all have a wrench, use it. And I know I had to reevaluate my wrenches because they just disappear. People end up with them. Some people end up with them. Some people don't. But we definitely are, guys. We're definitely going to start... we're going to start... 600-pound journey. Let me mod. Lost my wrench, sad, unhappy face. See, Tony, I didn't take any wrenches. I didn't change anything. I didn't. It just... Because Steve Tim said to me, why did you take my wrench? He wasn't mean about it, but he's like... I was like, I didn't take your wrench. I haven't done anything. I haven't changed nothing. See, you have the power to make Mojo feel good. Well done, you lovely people. Aw, Jojo... Of course we want you to feel good. You've always been very nice. It's me, Healthy Just Big. Please let me mod. You are queen. Now BSJ is going on about Adderall abuse. Brian doesn't care about Adderall abuse. He doesn't care about that. And who does he get? Did he earn a degree in medicine? Did I miss it? Did he earn a degree or something? He's going to talk to us about drug abuse? Because he'll tell you that, none of his kids are addicts, or he's not an addict, or he's never been, a part of an addict's life. So all of a sudden he's some kind of expert on drug abuse? You want to know about drug abuse? We'll sit here and chat one day, about what it's like to be the mother of an addict, okay? And like I said before, my son will have 2 years sober coming up, but it's one day at a time. And I'm knocking on wood because he's really struggling with his past catching up with him right now when it comes to certain things like credit and, buying a home and all this stuff. So it's really catching up with him, and he's really struggling, but... I want to send Ben an English goodie bag for Xmas. Yeah, that'll be fun. Ben would love that. Drug abuse is not making fun of somebody, not putting in videos to shame them. I'm not saying anything about Laura. I'm not going to sit here and judge the fact that she takes Adderall. I'm not going to sit here and talk to anybody or talk about anybody's drug use or whether it's legal. She has a prescription for it. Whether it's legal or whether it's not my place to judge these people. Do I judge Brian? Yeah, I do, but I judge it on his behavior, his actual behavior that can be proven. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pamela. My God, that is my worst nightmare. I'm so sorry to hear that, Pam. Hey, the truth. What's up? It's lunchtime. Hey, Stewie. Not much going on over here, just shooting the breeze. No good stuff coming out of here today, Stu. Sorry. There's a lot of good stuff going on out there, but not today, not here. Pam, we'll talk one night. If I can figure out how to do a panel, me and you, if you want. I mean, that's your pain, and I'm not gonna. Sarah says Stewie is the bomb.com. Okay, Takedown. It's probably not the place for you. Not being mean, but guys, like I said, if you have wrenches, you know what to do. But Pam, if you ever want to talk, I'm always here. Whether you want to do it privately, whether you want to do a panel, because you are living my worst fear. No, I don't, Crazy Nurse Granny. I mean, I've seen her around, but I don't know anybody personally. I mean, who are we really? A creator actually put under Brian's video the other day, is the truth an alcoholic? I was so disappointed that a creator would put that under one of his videos because of him constantly lying, calling me a drunk. I was so disappointed that person did that. Ben says he knows her and she's cool. Oh my God, do you know how many people are on some kind of drug for all different things? I know, Pearls. Natty, so everyone can hop on Laura's dick for talking about someone's illness that everyone is talking about, but they can all bash Laura for needing medication legally under physician supervision. Cool. I know, Natty. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and judge somebody's. I can't, man. I'm a mother of somebody that has suffered through some really, really, really ugly addiction. I'm talking heroin. I'm talking methamphetamine. And it all started simply enough. It all started with a bum knee and a doctor prescribing a 17-year-old pain pills, and it took off from there. Ruth says, I have a huge list of medication from the hospital. I'm so wicked. Misbehaving, or maybe that's the problem. They're not on their meds. I don't know, man. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sit here and judge somebody's, nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors, man. You think you know somebody just because they're on a screen. You don't, You pretty much get what you get with me. I'm pretty raw about most things. There's things in my life that I wouldn't put out here. There's things in my life I wouldn't want put out here. I'm sure everybody feels that way. Doctors are the cause of many addicts. Yeah, a lot of doctors are, and a lot of them, and it's sad now because people that really, really need opiates to control pain are actually being cut off because yeah, I heard Jules the Thought I heard she got gone after. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sandra. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I mean, that's like my worst nightmare, man. And we'll talk about that someday. I'll just sit and tell you my story. And I can only tell it from, hey, Melody. I can only tell it from a mother's point of view. because I've never had a substance abuse problem. Not alcohol, not pills, not anything. Did I drink back in my day? Yeah. But I never had a problem with it. It never controlled my life. And I still occasionally have a cold beer, a glass of wine. I did it the other night. I had 3 beers, opened my 4th, dumped it out, played Yahtzee, and got away from the world of YouTube that was just so ugly that night. Sarah, I would love to hear that. Yeah. It was crazy hearing Jules pissed off, wasn't it? Because I've never heard her mad either. I just went and listened to it this morning. I was like, wow, Jules is on fire. And I don't even know that whole situation. I don't, like I said, it's not a case I was ever interested in when everybody was talking about it. And I see even Molly put up another video today using the Russek's name. You know, when does it stop? The man totally annihilated his family. He's in prison for the rest of his days. What more do we need to know? Do we need to know what makes him click? You know, I mean, he's just not that interesting of a person to me to keep talking about him. You know, I'm into, like, serial killers, stuff like that. I mean, that shit intrigues me. And I love to get in their mind. But that's not a person that ever... I think she went over into J is for Justice stream and all hell broke loose. Crazy Nurse Grady, my daughter started and recovered. Now has a PhD. Cool. Okay, bye, Obama. Bye, Obama. Because I don't want the drama today. No drama, Obama. Somebody wrench that person. No offense, I don't know who you are, but I don't want no drama today. I don't. And I like Sarah's my friend. And I don't want you coming in here and attacking her. If you got something to say, go say it to her on her channel, because I'm not in the mood. Leo's wife, I watched the Watts case, but I'm with you. It's over, yeah. The day he walked into that courtroom and said, I did this, and yeah, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for dropping links too, Sarah. But the day he walked into that courtroom and admitted his guilt, it was like, okay. You know, I never saw the infatuation with the case. I just didn't. That's just my personal opinion. I don't down anybody that does find infatuation with it, but people still using it in their hashtags and stuff like that. It's just like, I'm done, man. You know, that girl's family, Shanann's family, has gotten on, hey, just like crybabies, they've gotten on social media and they've begged people, stop it, just stop it. And it continues. So we're trying to have no drama. Laura hasn't been live today yet. There's people on now. I'm confused. I don't want any drama. I just wanted to come on here and chill with you guys for a little bit. Talk about how I'm feeling. And how I'm feeling like, everybody's DMs need to be dropped. Everybody's Discord. Everybody's private messages. I mean, let's just go balls to the walls, everybody. Let's drop everybody's stuff. Get into your green rooms and start dropping your stuff, what you've said, what you've done, who you like, who you don't like. Let's do it. Let's just go balls to the walls. It has been abused and exploited. You're right, Unknown Capone. I don't sound okay. I am okay. I'm okay. I'm not screaming like a Mimi like I was yesterday. I just thought, I was watching some live streams today, and I thought, it's like never ending. It's kind of like the Watts case. The Watts case is never ending, and neither is the YouTube bullshit. It's never ending. I guess that's what keeps everybody going, is just bullshit. Boring. No, Kaja, we need you to drop your private conversations with your best friends, and everybody just needs to drop it. Everybody drop everything. Put your green rooms out there. Put your hangouts out there. Put your discords out there. Put your Facebook Messenger out there. Put it all out there. Let everybody just drop all of your stuff and let the YouTube world just pick it apart and take from it what they want. Let's do that. We'll spend years going through people's DMs and green rooms and be able to pick out the little parts that are interesting. I mean, that's where I'm at with this. It's trippy when you think about how Chris Watts brought all these people together. It is kind of trippy. And I'm getting to the point that I could thank him for a lot, but there's a lot of them I'd like to kick him right in the nuts. Because I know some really great people. Or I don't know, but I get the feeling that there's some really great people. Leo's wife, I'll drop everything except text to the hubs. Oh no, Leo's wife, we gotta have those too. We gotta have it all. Because that's what seems to be the thing now on YouTube. Is to go into people's, is to be somebody's friend and their confidant, and then take their private conversations and hand them over to total strangers. That seems to be the thing to do. So, guys, I'm going to squeak this squeaky toy trying to get Tuck the dog in. So be prepared, because he won't come to me. He's like a little terrier, and he's on to something. Come on, Tuck. Come on, Tuck. Get the toy. Come on, Tuck. Come on, Tuck. Get the toy. Come on, buddy. Get the toy. Come on. Good boy, Tucker. Good boy, Tucker. I said good boy, Tucker. Yeah, I'm not going there either, Ben. I don't care who she had relations with. I never was into boy bands, I can tell you that. Just never was my thing. I mean, I love some bands. And NYC says, my dog just ran over. See, I got your dog's attention too. That's the only way you... He's this little terrier dog. And man, he'll go outside and he'll get on something. Where's Lolly? I haven't heard her snoring. She's actually sitting here looking at me. She needs a haircut. She needs to go to the beauty parlor. But Tuck, the little terrier, man, he got onto something last night. I mean, he's not afraid of anything. And he was in the shed, like, growling and running around and knocking shit over, and it was dark. It's like, son of a bitch, I'm going to have to go out here and face whatever he's facing. My dream boy band is Phil Anselmo. He's dreamy. Huh. No, I don't think I've ever heard of him. Ben says that shit cracks me up. What shit? What cracks you up, Ben? Because we could use some laughs. We could use some giggles. Exactly. It probably was a mouse or something. But I'm thinking this 200-pound rat or something's going to come running out of this shit. You know, you always think the worst. Hey, Tawanda. Tawanda. I swear, I miss half of y'all's conversations in here. No idea why Ben and Capone are talking about Jimmy Carter. Maybe it was Meerkat came to say hi. I don't know what it was, but it scared the shit out of me. I was like, and Tuck is not my dog. He's my niece's dog. I was like, you gotta come get this crazy sumbitch because he's running around the shed and knocking stuff over and growling. I didn't know who was growling, him or the critter. Tawanda's driving. Keep your eye on the road. Kim says, I don't care if it was a tiny mouse. I don't do mice. Hey, Cork. I lived out in the country. Mice was a big problem for me. I did everything to get rid of them son of bitches, and I tried to be humane, too. I try to get those traps where they crawl in and they don't get hurt. And then take them outside and turn them loose. I have the feeling the same mouse was coming right back in. I think I was catching him, taking him outside, turning him loose. As soon as I turned my back, the little bastard came right back in. You don't have mice. I have one outside cat and two inside. I got me an outside cat. And then I got to feeling sorry for the old bastard and let it in. Sarah says, I want to sell this place and go to the country. You gotta love the country. No, Moonchild, this is not Fred. Wrong stream. Bluebird says mine do that about 2 a.m. Mice ain't got nothing on Leo's wife's cats. That's right. But yeah, I got a cat. I was gonna leave it outside, you know, be a mouser. Keep stuff away from the barn and all that. I felt sorry. It got cold. I felt sorry for the old bastard and drug it in. The cat never left after that. It was like, I'm not going back out there. It's warm and snuggly and you give me food in here. I don't have to hunt for it. I have an inside cat. She's psycho. Oh, there's a cat here, but you rarely see him. His name is Fuzz. Exactly. The cat wasn't stupid, Tawny, see? And I don't have the heart to leave an animal out in the cold. Trust me, if a wild boar came up, I'd probably open the garage door a little bit so I could get in and get warm. Little dormouse playing games with this black cat. That isn't mine. Aw. But the dormouse is playing tricks. Funny to watch. What's a dormouse? Jojo says my dog just barks at cats and runs back. Yeah. Leo's wife, one of my inside cats, is 25 pounds. See? You bring him in, you feed him. You know what freaks me out about cats? I'm a dog person. Because when I look at a dog and I say, come here, puppy. Come here, puppy. The dog usually responds. I get a tail wag. I get a wet little nose. I get big bright eyes looking at me. When you look at a cat and say, come here, kitty, 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 you know what it does? It looks at you and says, fuck you. Oh, cool. It's a tiny mouse that are nearly extinct here. Oh. But don't you think cats are like, I mean, they're just like, fuck you. You don't see their tails wag. They don't get all happy when you come in the door. They're like, nah, I'll come to you when I feel like it. When I feel like laying on your lap, I will. Fuck you. Tawny, see, some of them do when you call their name, yeah. But they should have been called fuck yous, not cats. Damn, Bluebird. Bluebird had a rabbit that was 25 pounds. A dormouse is a rodent of the family. This family also variously called. I can't even read those words, Osama. I don't have my glasses on. I have a whippet. Ooh, cool. Faye says, I love my doggies. 5 girls. That's a lot of doggies. I live in the boonies. Can't stand mice. Husband is allergic to cats, so it's a battle. That would be a battle, Pivotal. Thank you, Pamela Long. I love you, Truth. You are one of a kind. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for supporting me, people. Somehow, some way, we're going to find a way to make YouTube fun again, where we just sit here and talk about our animals or our life or, hey, happy, happy, happy. In her rant yesterday, she was saying what you supposedly wrote in Discord. She took down one of the videos. It may be the one that's still up towards the end. Crazy Nurse Granny. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on with that. Aren't we really just getting to the point that I love all animals? I do too, Sandra. Even creepy ones I try not to hurt. Even though they're creepy and they probably want to eat me. Why dark? Because I can read my chat better. Love RN. When I have my camera on, I can't read my chat that good. I know, I'm getting old and going blind. And my glasses are bifocals, and I've yet to learn how to look out of them. You know, like without looking up in the air to see the bottom part. Let me try them. Oh, thank you, Kaja. Jane says, how's things? My cat sits when I ask him and shows me what he wants when I talk. Well, that's cool. Any cat I've ever had in my life has always been like, just like, fuck you. I'd be here, kitty, 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 and the cat would like flip me the bird. Like, you little fucker. But then, when I don't want the cat, like I have on my work pants, my black pants, and have to go to work, then all of a sudden the cat loves me. And wants to sit on my lap and cover me in cat hair. That's when that's why I said cats have got a mind that's very intriguing. Bye, NYC. Thanks for stopping by. Ben, our town is infested with skunks. Ew, that sucks. Capone says we have pack rats here. Really? Yeah, I do. I prefer dogs too, Jane. I'm a dog person. Skunks. I had this big boxer, and he was big, like abnormally big for a boxer. And he was like my first real dog as a grown-up. You know, one time I went to the pound and got a beagle, thinking I was ready for a dog. Turns out I wasn't ready for the dog. I had to work all day. Hey, Bethany. And I would come home, and this little beagle pup would be stuck in the arm of one of my favorite sweaters. And to avoid getting the dog, avoid hurting the beagle, I had to cut the arm of my sweater off. That happened to like 3 of my favorite sweaters. Then he knocked a Christmas tree down. Then he ate the ornaments. And I had to make the decision. I was not ready for a dog. I was a grown up, but I was not ready for a dog. So I had to find the dog a home. So I waited years because I was grown. I grew up with dogs, you know. We had a family of 8 kids and 2 parents. Okay, that's enough, Lolly. So we always had dogs, and we had rabbits, and we had ducks, and whatever. We always had something. We had horses. But, so when I got my first dog that I was really serious about, it was a little boxer pup. And I named him Lennox. Like, you know, the boxer. And I love that dog. Oh, hush, Lolly. Hush, Lolly. Hush, Lolly. See how well trained she is? I say hush and she barks. See how good she is? I love boxers. See? Hush, Lolly. Hush, Lolly. Hush, Lolly. Hush, Lolly. But, okay, so I get this boxer. We was talking about skunks. So I'm getting ready to go to work. I lived in French Lick, Indiana. And I know I told you guys about French Lick. A little bitty town. I mean, it's French Lick, Indiana, guys. And I was getting ready to go to work. And I lived in the country. I lived out off of a lake called Patoka Lake. Google it, man. It's really cool. I lived, like, right on the lake. Except I didn't have a boat, and that sucked. But that's all for a... No problem, Osama. That's for a whole nother day. Cork, I grew up with boxers. Love boxers. Very high strung, but love them. So, I'm getting ready to walk out the door to go to work. And I'm calling my boxer to put him inside. And lo and behold, he's been skunked. He jumps on me. He jumps all over my furniture. My curtains. I had to go to work. I mean, I had to be at work in like a few minutes. So I go into work and I go to my boss. And I was scheduled on craps. You know, the craps table, the dice game craps. And I go to my boss who was setting box on the craps. You know, if you ever see a crap table, you'll see a guy sitting. And that's the box man. And he also taught me craps. And I was like, oh my God, do I stink? And he goes, only at dealing. Ha ha ha. But I smelled so bad. I started crying. Because, you know, nobody wants to go to work stinking. And I'm in a suit and stuff. Like, I'm a supervisor, you know. And I started bawling. I was like, I don't know what to do. I smell like a skunk. My dog smells like a skunk. My house smells like a skunk. I mean, I'd never been through anything like that. It was like a major traumatic moment for me. My shit got all skunked. Oh, did Crybaby say something sad? Oh, I'm so sorry, Crybaby. Parvo is bad, and I love Great Danes, too. I'm so sorry. But I had to go to work smelling like a skunk, because if I didn't go to work, then I would get a point, and it would go on my record. So I had to go to work smelling all skunky, and then my boss started laughing at me because I walked into the casino and basically skunked it up. And he's like, just get out. Just go. Go to the closest exit. Don't even go all the way back through to get to the employee exit. Just get out. And I had to go home. I had a 107-pound boxer. I had to bathe him in tomato juice. All of my curtains had to come down and be washed. I had to do the carpets, the furniture. It was absolutely... That's exactly what my boss said. Just go. Get out. Patriots 33, Jets 0. Wow. Should have had the over and under on that one, Marty. But, yeah, that skunks, they've caused me some grief in my... I'm so sorry, Crybabies. That's so hard, a pup like that. Cork says, fox poo stinks too. My spaniel used to roll in it. Ugh. Truth, does French lick water still have sulfur in it? We visited once, and the hotel water smelled like rotten eggs. I've never went back. Funny story. Yes, that water is known to have healing powers. Like, people go and, like, go to a spa and sit in that water and stuff. But they have since changed the water in the hotel. But when I lived out there, I too was on well water. And it did stink like rotten eggs. I mean, like, every time I turned my shower on, I was like, fuck, I'd rather just go jump in this fucking lake than have to take a shower in this stuff. Yes, coastal water is called brackish. Yes, you're right. But, and now another funny story about that. My well, I don't know how wells work, but something went wrong with it. And I didn't have any water. And I was on, it's a long story. We'll talk about it another time. Asshead just posted a video about you, the truth. Are you going to take that? Let me guess. Brian? I haven't even seen it, Stewie. Why are you putting sharks? You mean Marsha White Sharky? Did she post a video about me? I'm having an okay day, Stewie. I hope you're having an okay day. Who posted a video about me, Stewie? Don't leave me in suspense. I don't want to have to search YouTube to find it. Exactly, I know, Capone. Yawn. Come on, Stewie, fess up. Who was it? Sandra says, ignore it, Truth. No, it was Ash. Republican Ash posted a video about me. Hey, Fender Bender. No, Democratic Ash. You know what, Stewie? I can't even fight with her because she is so below my intelligence. I could strike her so hard. And I don't mean strike her channel. I mean strike her where it hurts. But she is so below my intelligence that it almost hurts my heart to go at her. Give us a link to this Ash dude. Well, he's a she. Yeah, it's so unfair. It's almost unfair for me to go at her because I could so. If she ever wants to panel up, and go wits for wits, something about farting. Yeah, she swears when my dog is snoring that I'm farting. As she sits on a stream and goes, bleh, bleh. Oh, I burped. Ooh, I burped. Ooh, I burped. I'm 12. I burped. Martin Luther King Jr. freed the slaveries. Not worth it. You know, how can I even go at somebody who thinks Martin Luther King freed the slaves? How can I do it? I mean, it makes me just such a bad person to even do that. Natty, she's so gross. She is gross. We all fart, Stewie says. Yeah, we all do. But obviously, mine's special, Stewie. I fart special or something. I don't know. I told her next time I have gas, I'm going to give her a call. Because she seems to be right up my ass. I was going to see if she wanted to smell it. But then that makes me as childish as her, don't it? So. Exactly. How mature. Yeah, we got some special farts over here on this side. See, Stewie? See how much these people love us, Stewie? They'll even post videos about us farting. That's how important we are on YouTube. Is people post videos about us farting. Farting. Now tell me that this isn't crazy stalkerish freaking material. Brian did the same thing. Brian made a fart video about me. I was like, damn, man. But trust me, guys, I don't sit around just farting. But if I did, I'm in the privacy of my own home. Jeez Louise, yep. It is true love, Stewie. I mean, this coming from a girl who like hikes her leg and shit when she passes gas. You know, she's one of these people that walk through the house and hikes her leg and there's a kiss for you, Ash. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna purposely hey, the truth, I have a new video up, but no farts and no shade. Okay, Amelia. I mean, I deserve shade sometimes, Amelia. I get it. But next time I'm ready to pass gas, I swear I'm going to go live real quick. I'm not even going to be able to give you all warning. I'm just going to get on the live stream real quick and I'm going to let it rip. And I'm going to say, there's a kiss for you, Republican Ash. Watch. See if I don't. It's really sad that, yeah. Yeah. You know I will, Stewie. Hello, Kathy. I am been following it, Kathy, but they haven't come to any, they haven't sentenced him yet, have they? The Mark Keith Lloyd case. I've been watching it this morning, but I'm really tired of hearing about, his mental illness and all this stuff. They didn't claim this during trial. You like Amelia's videos? Yeah. I'm gonna do it, Natty. I'm gonna send it. My thumbnail's gonna be a big set of lips and say, "This is for Republican Ash." Happy, happy, happy. Unresolved Drama Fest. Hurry, hurry, don't miss. No drama here, happy, happy. We're just talking about passing gas and puppies. I don't even know what Ben said. Oh, the Dutch oven thing. Somebody said she's not playing with the full deck. They ignore her. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else you can do, but just, make light of what she says. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, all you can do is have fun with it. Because some of this stuff is just, you just gotta laugh. Serendipity, blame it on me. Sarah's my link dropper in here. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to drop links. It is nice to laugh for a change, Faith. You're right. Sometimes I laugh at myself all the time. I mean, you just, sometimes life just isn't, yes, they haven't sentenced it. Well, look, I keep bouncing. I'm so sorry. Kathy, they haven't done the sentencing yet, right? They haven't handed down the sentence. The Mark Keith Lloyd case, y'all. Ben, I've never done that to somebody intentionally. Come on now, Ben. We're owning up our releasing of gas. My ex mother in law was a real prude. She had my then 3-year-old son out for lunch. He passed gas and yelled, "Grandma farted." She about. You gotta love a 3-year-old that would do that. Blamed it on Grandma. The truth your enemy said you have had a game and count how many times you say Brian in a single stream. Well, I wonder. Good. I'm glad they're finding something to entertain themselves by playing games, Stewie. I'm glad. I'm glad they're having a game. At least it takes keck out of their mouth, don't it? At least it takes keck, Kekistan, keckies, keckles. If they're playing a game about me, at least they're not saying keck, 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 keck. Right, Stewie? One time, Laura's name was said over 365 times between 3 different live streams. 365 times. Keck, 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 keck. So, JoJo says, my farts have tattoos. Ew. Happy, happy, happy. I'm not saying that. But hey, if they're counting how many times I say Brian, that's keeping their little pee-wee brains busy. That keeps them young. Stewie, I like Laura even though I get a lot of shit for it. Yeah, you're going to get shit for it. You're going to get shit for it. It's just the way it is. And Laura is Laura. You get what you get. What you see is what you get. Just like me. What you see is what you get. If you don't like it, okay, I get it. Tawny, I'm surprised they could count. Look, my dog's snoring. I bet somebody makes another video. Laura should patent her name. Is Everett in here? Everett, you need to hit me up on Messenger. I got something to talk to you about. I don't see him. I don't see Everett. I just thought somebody said his name. Hello, Rosebush. Just saying hi. Everybody say hi to Rosebush. It's embarrassing to watch a stream just to see how many times, whatever. Who does that and why do they? I don't know. I think it's one of their neighborhood games. Won't you be my neighbor? That's what I feel like saying to Marsha and them. Won't you be my neighbor? And they're like the kind of neighbor that's like always peeping through your windows and stuff. My sister cusses like a sailor. My brother tells raunchy jokes, and I cover my ears. It's life at its finest. I don't ever cover my ears. I want to hear what they're saying. Mrs. Kravitz. Kekamania. Let's get ready to rumble. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to rumble. I'm tired of rumbling. For a minute anyways. I'm tired of rumbling. Sorry, Stewie, we're being so boring over here. And please don't put my fart comments out on YouTube. Hey, Sandra, then I'll have 15. Bye, Sandra. Remember the truth, sharks can smell blood. Ew. Well, they seem to be up in our business so much they can smell anything. Blood, farts. Why would Sandra have you blocked? Yeah, no rumbling, please. Thanks, Stewie. It's not always a nice stream. Sometimes I come on here and act like a screaming Mimi idiot, but not today, not in the mood, not gonna happen. I shouldn't say not gonna happen because somebody might send me over the edge and I come back, but I'm gonna try not to. Guys, I really do appreciate you coming in here and supporting me and just wanting to talk and shoot the shit. And I really hope everybody has a good day. And for everybody out there listening that's not commenting, guys, let it go. Let everything go. Life's too short, man. Life's just too short. Oh, Stewie, thank you. Let the hate go, man. You want to go back for tit for tat dumb shit? Go back for tit for tat dumb shit. I'll still tit for tat with you. You know, it's like making a fart video about me. Okay. But come on, guys. Let's let the hate go. Let the hate go. Set the trap, the truth. You're welcome, Cork. Let's just let the hate go. You know, we can go back for the tit for tat, dumb shit. That's what makes YouTube world spin. But this actual bitter hate for people, we gotta let it go, man. This is just YouTube. This is just YouTube. But I agree, I'm 45 with terminal lung conditioning. Oh, Jane, I'm sorry. I have COPD. And a lot of days it gets me down, but I hope you feel better. I mean, I'm terminal, and I say I hope you feel better. I know that sounds stupid. I'm sorry. I just hope you have really good days. Alright, guys, let's stop the hate. Let's go back for our dumbass tit for tat. And, let's all just learn to live in YouTube land together. Alright, guys, I love y'all. And, I'll see you around the tube.